So Emory Floyd was running track this spring, obviously, or I guess winter or whatever.
Uh-huh.
Do you try to talk to him at all about your track accomplishments, or does it come up amongst the guys about that type of stuff?
A few of the guys, DJ Black and Emery, they're running track now. So now they think they're the fastest ever for some reason. But yeah, they talk about it a lot. DJ Black actually came up to me today and said when we're going to race, I said, man, nah, you're faster than me, man. You got it. But yeah, it's fun talking to them boys about that. I saw DJ race this past weekend, I believe. Ran a good race. So I'm proud of him. Going out there and competing.
And I guess I'd start by asking about that with Nick Harbor coming in. I'm sure you're aware of his accomplishments.
Uh-huh.
So how cool is that for you being a track guy, seeing somebody who's like that type of level joining the team?
Oh yeah, man, it's crazy. I haven't ran track since I was like a junior in high school. But those days were fun, and I wish I would have did it before it was too late. But that's a exciting feeling. Nick, he's super fast. He has Olympic speed. Very excited about him, coming here and being a part of this program. Super fast guy, super talented. Maybe a few of the guys will race one day or another, maybe. We'll see. But super excited for him to be here.
Maybe I think this is your third different offense you've had to learn in your time in college. What's this process been like, learning Coach Loggins' system, and what they're maybe asking you to do that's different than what you were asked to do last year?
I think Coach Loggins does a good job of simplifying it, just making us feel comfortable. We do things that we're comfortable with. The thing I like about him is we have opinions. We have a lot of opinions in the things that we want to do. And if he feels like, if we go out there and prove that it works, or that if he likes it, he'll go with it. He's a real players coach. We can go up to his office and ask him about anything, that we feel, or, whether it's on or off the field. He's just making sure that, we're comfortable in the offense. He's not going to make us go out there and do things that we're not comfortable with, because at the end of the day, we have to go out there and play, and if we're not comfortable, it's not going to look right. So, he does a great job of, keeping us comfortable, doing the right things to keep us engaged, and, having us, do the things here and there to be successful.
Obviously, there's certain things that you haven't been able to control over the last 2 years, but the things that you can control, what are some of the things you see that you've been able to grow the most that's like different maybe from that first day when you stepped on campus at USC heading into now this season?
I think me growing as a leader has been, the biggest jump so far. Coming in as a transfer, you don't really want to step on people. You don't really know anybody, so you don't want to step on people's toes. You don't want to, try to come in and act like this big guy or anything like that. So I think that me sitting back and, learning the guys, learning my coaches, my teammates, I think that I've earned a lot of their trust these past couple of years. So for me, being able to step into that leadership role, I think is very important. And, that's kind of the aspect I want to work on myself, just being a better person, being a better teammate for anybody, making sure that people feel comfortable coming to me about football, life, or anything, just being that person that, people can lean on. Because, when I leave here, I want people to remember me by something, and that's just being a great person, somebody I can call 10 years from now, somebody I can invite into my wedding, things like that. So I think just growing as a human and as a leader.
ABL, you guys do return a good chunk of production on this offense, but you do have some new faces to go along with it. Who are some guys, maybe freshmen or transfers, that have stood out offensively to the first 2 weeks of spring ball?
Yep. Obviously, Eddie Lewis coming in from Memphis. When he first got here, we went and ran routes a little bit, and I told him that he reminds me of Josh. Him and Josh are like super smooth. Like I've never seen anybody run routes so smooth like him and Josh does, and he's been huge for us, coming in, making plays. A bunch of the freshmen have been flashing. Like, I don't know what these kids are eating nowadays, but they're huge. Like, I wish I would have ate what they were eating when I was younger, but, man, these guys are huge. They're out there making plays. They're out there having fun. They look like they've been here before, and I just think that's a testament to the coaches having these boys comfortable enough to come in here and just play and, do what they can do.
Specifically on one freshman, Lenoris, I don't know how much you've gotten to spend time with him, whether it's with the twos or the ones, but what's he been like to kind of watch play or catch passes from?
Lenoris is my guy, man. When he first got here, he thought he was good in Madden. But played him a couple times, showed him that he needs to practice a little bit. But that's my man. He's gotten a couple good reps. Man, he's going to be special. I think when he has time to grow a little bit and, sit behind Spencer and watch what Spencer does. And he also is great with his feet. He had a couple runs yesterday where we're like, oh, hold on now, you know what I mean? So, I think he's going to be great. I think he's going to grow into a great quarterback. He has a strong arm. He has great legs. And, I think, his best days are ahead of him.
Marion, obviously, you guys only have a certain number of receivers here right now. Some more guys will come in over the summer and stuff. I mean, how much is that a challenge, a good thing, a bad thing, whatever it might be for y'all when there's only so many receivers here right now and trying to sort of get through stuff, but knowing that there's going to be some more guys coming and that group will obviously grow as the summer comes and stuff?
I think it's actually a good thing. Some of the younger guys who don't really get that many opportunities, I think that, they're very excited about it because now they get a chance to show what they can do. Some guys who may have not gotten many reps maybe during the season or before, they're now getting a chance to show what they can do or like regain, things that they may be messed up on before. So now they get an opportunity to show what they can do. I think it's kind of been fun. We get to, this is some of our guys last year, so we get to watch everybody, kind of grow up a little bit, see how they were last year into how they are now. So I think it's actually a plus, that everybody gets a chance to come out here and show what they can do.
I know this offense is still far from being complete and installed, but how are they kind of using you in this system and putting you in space? What are some things they're asking you to do in this offense?
I think right now, Coach Loggins is trying to get to know us a little bit more. He was here for like a little bit during bowl practice, so he kind of seen a little bit there. I think right now all of us are actually getting put into every position on offense. So, I'm playing a bit of everywhere. Juice is playing a little bit everywhere. X playing a little bit everywhere. Eddie. So I think right now we're just trying to figure out what plays are going to fit for which guys and what are going to fit for others. So I think right now we're just moving around, seeing what flows right. Seeing how things look. Thank y'all. Have a good one.